Have you ever wondered how you get those beautiful, rich autumn colors in your images? Well, today I'm going to show you how I take my images from looking like this to this with just a few simple clicks. What's up, guys? My name is Iyke. I'm a professional filmmaker and photographer, currently traveling on the road across Europe, and I've just been to the Dolomites and captured some beautiful imagery of the autumn colors in the mountains there. So I'm going to be jumping into Luminar Neo, showing you how I edit my photos from start to finish and how the tools there can make the process so much faster. Today I'm using a few assets from the Autumn Treats bundle, which is currently live on their marketplace. So if you're going to pick that up, they've got everything from presets, LUTs, overlays, sky replacements, you name it, it's probably there and just will give you all of those cozy, warm autumn vibes. Let's jump into Luminar Neo. We're going to be using a few of the presets on these photos and they really just bring out those rich autumn colors. I'm super excited to show you what we can do. So this first shot we've got here is actually a drone shot from the Dolomites, and I managed to snatch this yellow sports car going up smack bang in the middle of this beautiful windy road. So as you can see, I was here in quite early autumn, so the colors aren't in full bloom yet. So that's what we can do to really bring out those autumn colors and make it pop. First thing I always do with my images in Luminar is we'll jump straight across into the edit page, go down to develop, and just hit the auto adjust. It's going to give you a really good starting point for your image. As you can see, we brighten things up a bit here and now know what we've got to work with. So from this point, I'm just going to jump straight across into the presets panel here. And I've got a few of the autumn packs here that I've imported. All right, so let's have a quick look at some of those presets. So I'm going to jump into the Dramatic Autumn collection. Wow, deep landscape straight off the bat's looking really good. There's a few other ones here that, yellow tint's pretty nice as well. I really like a bit more color in my shots though. I'm not so much a fan of the desaturated look. It is a vibe though, like yellow tint here is sick. That's actually a really cool vibe. I would go with that as well. But let's try deep landscape. I think it's a little too intense. So let's just dial it back a little. So like 60% here. Yeah, this is looking really nice. I honestly, I love that before preset versus after. Like, damn, are you kidding me? Do I even need to? I don't know if I need to edit much more on that. Honestly, like that looks incredible. Let's jump over into the edit page here. Now, I feel like we can probably add a bit more dynamicness to this image. We could probably add a little bit of atmosphere. I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of fog to this image. Adds a bit more dynamicness and just going to make it really pop. So if we go here, we select, you've got a few things to choose from here. We've got haze, mist, fog, layered fog, potentially even mist is kind of the vibe. Oh yeah, mist looks sick. That looks really cool. All right, let's just bring down the lightness a little bit, drop the amount. I really want that car in the middle to be, the center of focus. So what I'm trying to do here is create a bit of contrast from the bottom to the top of the image. We already naturally have a bit of a lightness in the top, so it makes sense to kind of enhance that. So I might just bring up the amount here. Oh, that looks really cool. So if you go without, it's a cool image, but like with, I might just go back into my color here, have a small play with the HSL. I think we could probably bring some of these greens a little bit more towards the kind of autumnal orange look here, and yellow could go a bit more towards orange as well. And that way we're grabbing some of those trees that are a bit too green, just make them real autumn pop. I always love to pull down my shadows and just really punch in and then lift up the blacks a little bit. So we just kind of do that a little bit more. So we've got our before versus our after. Let me know what you think. It's a pretty heavy edit, but drop a comment below if you like this edit. If you don't, love to hear your thoughts. Let's move on to another edit. This one is of the iconic Iyke du Braise. This was a magical morning. I was actually filming an elopement at the lake and I managed to snap a few photos. And it was just perfect weather. We couldn't have asked for better. Crystal clear, as you can see, no wind on the lake, and we've got those beautiful autumn colors starting to peek through. Again, first things first, straight into develop, auto adjust. As you can see, give us a nice clean slate to work from. I think if anything, we might just bring up exposure a touch here. This is quite a light image, and we're going to hop over into presets and let's see what we've got. Deep landscape, same as before. looks sick. I'm really liking this preset. That is a vibe. Let's see what else we've got here. Yellow tint also kind of a vibe. Damn, there's some cool presets in here. Let's try one of the other collections. Maybe this one here. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know why that hits. That does it for me. That one there. Yeah, Russell Gold. Very nice. Have a play with the intensity maybe. Nah, I think I really like that one just straight up. So we've gone from this to this. And as you can see, we're really starting to make those autumn colors pop. Take it from what was a very blue-green image, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong. I love those colors, but it's autumn, it's not really the vibe so much. And we're starting to bring those beautiful autumn colors out, and it's just looking lovely. So hop back into our edit page here. I'm loving what the preset has done here. It's really blown out the highlights up here. It's just making that really nice contrast in the image. We could kind of further enhance that a bit by adding a little more atmosphere, or potentially some sun rays here. Let's have a play with some sun rays. Put it right on like the edge of the cliff there, so it kind of feels like it's like, you know, like around the edge of the cliff or something. As you can see, that's just adding another level of contrast to the image, and I quite like that. I think that looks really nice. If anything, I'd jump back into our develop here and just lift up the shadows a bit. Yeah, that's really nice. That is beautiful, honestly. Again, so we've gone from this, which is a stunning image, don't get me wrong, but this just pops and super quick and easy. That didn't take long at all. Preset and a bit of atmosphere. It's looking great. That's it from me, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, drop a comment below. Let me know which edit was your favorite. And until next time, guys, hit subscribe. Make sure you don't miss out any upcoming videos, any more tips, tutorials we drop. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.